The kukui, also known as Avem Spiritus, is a facultative bipedal entity that is born from the union of a wraith, Quantus Spiritus, pages 11 to 23, and any common avian found on Earth, as opposed to the normal, albeit rare, symbiotic process of a wraith and a humanoid. The birth of the kukui is born of a more corporeal process, and is technically speaking the only animal a wraith is able to adequately bond with. Even more rarely, the process may result in the more humanoid species branch of Valravan, page 24 to 27, which retains a humanoid shape and intelligence, with some notable differences in abyssal ability. During symbiotic process, the wraith instantly bonds with the avian in question, rapidly absorbing base instincts and developing some higher conscious thoughts, mainly about the concept of fear and play. See William C.'s thesis on the dichotomy of all. As a new spawn, the kukui will imitate the chosen host's daily instinctual routine while gradually molting and evolving to the current form. The anatomy of a matured kukui typically constitutes a skeletal structure and a dense core, or pelt/mantle, made of coarse fur and nothing more. The skull, which retains an elongated bird-like beak, gains a more humanoid appearance the closer to the skull it appears. The edges of the beak open into the wide Cheshire smile appearance, typical of wraith anatomy. However, it does not appear to carry the same anatomical or mechanical purposes. Rather, it only appears to serve as an attack deterrent for weak-willed creatures. Limb and finger positions are akin to the primate anatomy and are disproportionately long when compared to the torso and neck. The limbs are capable of bipedal motion when necessary, and, on the apparent whim of the specimen, fur density resembles that of the common Ursus arctos, or polar bear, with an unknown viscous liquid constantly coating it, which emits a particularly pungent smell at close range. The specimen is capable of fairly quick locomotion, and can reach speeds of up to 30 to 45 miles per hour, or 48.2/72.4 kilometers per hour, reaching heights of 50 to 60 inches, quadrupedal, and 7 feet bipedal. Specimens typically weigh less than 200 pounds, with a standard deviation of 5. As such, these creatures are capable of wrestling and subduing the average human with little to no effort, and are not susceptible to brute force due to their quick, sporadic movements. Even stranger is the kukui's ability to squeeze and reposition through fine cracks, gaps, and tunnels, which are normally impossible for travel. One specimen was witnessed squeezing through a pipe opening as small as 2 inches in diameter. They are also capable of taking prey with them through said openings through unknown mechanisms, should it allow passage. As with most abyssal spawn, kukui cannot be classified as dead, undead, or alive. Kukui are predatory creatures that do not travel in packs, rather choosing the location furthest from their kin and within a decently sized population of Homo sapiens. They are able to lie dormant within a population for months at a time, usually making its den within sewers, basements, crawl spaces, and abandoned facilities. Primary predatory instincts kick in when 1 or 2 humans approach the dormant lair. The kukui will attempt to separate the prey if they are grouped. Due to a poorly understood psychological/supernatural/chemical phenomenon, human prey will often feel a series of uncomfortable sensations, including hairs standing on edge, subtle tickling of epidermis, auditory hallucinations, typically of relatives or friends calling their name. While undocumented, this may be caused directly by the kukui. Quick, unexpected scent of the predator's coating, feelings of exposed backsides when turned away from dark areas. The kukui will stalk, pounce, and subdue prey. Surplus prey are killed via stabbing movements by the hard beak. As mentioned before, kukui are capable of bringing prey with them through small orifices. Prey that is not needed, or proving to be difficult to capture, are not allowed through said openings and killed via bodily stuffing. While kukui feeding habits remain unknown, living victims of attacks are usually found either comatose, in shock, or in a permanent state of mania, with minimal abrasions and feeding wounds to the spinal, torso, and neck areas, and lesser degrees to the groin and armpits. It is theorized that the kukui feeds on a vital emotional, spiritual, or psychological essence, or phenomena, that is as yet not understood by the current sciences. Research suggests that the creature also roughly tickles the victim before and during the attack. Feeding rituals may range between 2 days and up to 3 weeks. Despite having a beastly mentality, kukui are quite clever, and utilize their unsettling appearance to their advantage, appearing to relish in the reactions it gains before attacking. Sometimes a specimen will hide within a container or crevice and jump scare the victim repeatedly before rushing in to kidnap them. Additionally, kukui emit a low-pitched giggling or gibbering vocalization reminiscent of humans, rising in pitch and volume as an attack is underway. The most important aspect of these strange fauna are their supernormal tendency to migrate closer to prey that are aware of their existence. Kukui attacks have been recorded as happening substantially closer to those who are aware of the species' existence and nature. It is theorized that the kukui is unconsciously aware of knowledgeable prey, and aren't actively seeking them, however.